Sprint and HTC think it's time for you to jump on the 4G bandwagon with the Evo Shift. The sequel to the first 4G phone is now smaller and lighter with a slide-out keyboard in addition to lightning-fast internet speeds and the Android OS, so your productivity is never limited. It can even act as a mobile hotspot for 8 devices and snap 5-megapixel photos, all for $100 with a contract.
If you're looking for a new phone to fall in love with, you're in luck. It's viewer-requested phone week. Holla!
Oh, hey!
Can I get some cheers?
Yeah.
First up is the Evo Shift. Now, it's a little bigger than most new smartphones. It's twice the thickness of an iPhone and just a little heavier. I have the Evo, too, and mine's much bigger, so this seems small.
What were the odds?
to
Your
me.
battery's dead again, as well.
My battery's dying.
We'll get to that, too.
Now, is this one easier to carry around?
I mean, look, I understand the notion of the Shift was to make things smaller and lighter and better, which is it's a noble cause, especially compared to this brick of a phone. But when they add the slide-out keyboard, it's got some width to it. It's very, it's girthy, might I say. Girthy in the old hands. So I'm not a fan of that, but I mean, if you're not one to keep it in your pocket, then it's probably not that big a deal.
The screen is much smaller.
Yeah, definitely smaller.
Because y'all are always making fun of how big my phone is.
Well, you know, we're jealous. We're not trying to.
Y'all are jealous.
We're not trying to compensate with our phones. We're doing it with our cars. It's fast and small.
When I used this for a few days, I was a big fan of having the physical keyboard rather than the touch screen.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I like the keyboard on this one. I think it works great. The keys are big. They're widely spaced. Yeah, they actually click when you type on them, which is nice. I think they're easy to type on. Plus, it's backlit, which is it's great. It has lights that even tell you when the function or the shift keys have been pressed. So I'm a fan of that. I don't get the D-pad. I thought we knew that these things are kind of useless and irrelevant when you can just touch the screen up above.
Yeah.
I wish they would have gotten rid of that and put dedicated macro keys or made everything even larger. But nevertheless, it works.
Yeah. Now, I like the touch screen and interface on my Evo, so have they made anything better or worse on this one?
No changes. It's exactly the same. Yeah, the touchscreen is very responsive. We're also fans of HTC's Sense Overlay. There's real-time updates of all your info at a glance, so you don't have to waste time hunting through menus. And there's a lot of useful widgets.
Now, the Evo Shift actually has a slower processor than the original Evo. Does it slow it down a lot?
Not really. I mean, yes, technically it is slower, but when you compare it to like the original Evo, here we go, we're launching, I think, the Valentine's edition of Angry Birds. Adorable. You can see it launches the app almost as fast, and when comparing to other smartphones in general, it's able to keep up just fine. And by other smartphones would be the Droid X and the iPhone 4.
When I took it home, I didn't notice any difference whatsoever.
Yeah, and you're used to this phone,
It might have even been faster than my phone because it's just...
Well, you're able to use it. That's
sad.
That's the main difference.
Now, how's the camera quality?
Pretty good, actually. Indoor shots tend to blur a little bit. Otherwise, the pictures are clear. Hey, creeper. Wow. It's also detailed. That will be entered as Exhibit A, I'm certain, in an upcoming court case. It also records 720p video, which is cool.
Now, has Sprint's 4G coverage gotten better now that they've had it for almost a year?
Definitely.
Yay!
Definitely, yeah. The blue dots, which you're about to see, indicate cities that Sprint's 4G is in. They also have 70 markets available, more than that. It's getting better by the day. They're still charging an extra $10 for the smartphone data plan, but you got to keep in mind that the total monthly price is actually competitive with other carriers. So even with that extra $10, you're still in the same ballpark. Now,
as we said before, my battery life is really, really bad.
Yeah.
I'm charging it a couple times a day.
I asked you, I was like, so what did you do with your phone today? You're like, I looked at it.
It's always dead.
Yeah, and you don't really use your phone all that much.
No,
So
is this battery just as bad?
It's better than the Evo, but not by much.
Okay.
Here's the thing, if you turn off the 4G antenna, it should help you a bit, but some people want this phone only because it's 4G.
Yeah, maybe that's my problem.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's $100 with a contract on Amazon Wireless. So at that price, what are we rating?
Did the notion of extra battery get you going?
I got a little
Make you weak in the knees?
I did.
Doesn't take much. 4 out of 5, kids. Yay! Even though its design is a little on the bulky side and the battery life is still a little low, $100 is a great deal for a feature-rich 4G phone like this. There you have it.